Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am giving you guys, or I'm telling you guys, a story time for you guys. And I don't know, this has been on my mind, like in the back. I wasn't really concerned about it because I just thought, like, you know, maybe something happened, this or this or this, until I saw something today that just, you know, tipped me off. It set everything off in my mind. All the things that were at the back came to the front. I don't know how the anatomy of the mind or whatever, so I'm not gonna be specific or like literal terms mean that stuff, but yeah, I guess that just initiated I was just like, okay, it's time, like I gotta post this, gotta get it out there so I can just stop thinking about it. And so here I am. So I guess I could start with this is the time when I don't want to say that I got played, because like, I don't know. I don't want to say that I got played because who knows? Because we got some liars in this world, and we got some people who just simply can't be honest with another person because it's just like, it kills them to be genuine. It kills them to be honest. And we got people like that in the world, and that sucks. But I guess my ego is not too big enough, or I don't have too much pride to say that I guess I got played, or basically I got played, I guess. I don't know, but I guess I got played, so I got played. So the story starts off like this. The dude that was on my channel that y'all saw, man, or whatever, like, yeah, we broke up, and that's all I'm gonna say about that. So we broke up, and I was just like, you know what, I just need to get my mind off things because I was just kind of sad or whatever. But, you know, I don't know. I'm not gonna go into detail about that. So I get on Tinder. Yeah, this is like my first time trying Tinder. So I get on Tinder just to meet people or whatever, just to hang out and do whatever. I wasn't really looking for nothing serious, and I didn't think that, you know, I was gonna find anybody or whatever. So yeah, so my best friend helped me facilitate Tinder because I did not know how to do anything. So on Tinder, you know that you swipe left if you're not interested, and you swipe right if you are interested. So that's how Tinder works. And you can also swipe up if you super like them. So just giving you the basis of how Tinder works, guys. All right, and so I was just swiping left and swiping right, like, which is something that I did when I was bored or whatever. Like, and I got a few matches, but I'm not going to text you first unless I want to talk to you. So even with my matches just sitting there, if they didn't text me, I just like didn't initiate a conversation unless I felt like I just wanted to talk to you. And so this one guy, you can tell when they super like you because like on the chat after y'all have matched, it shows a blue star. And so this dude had super liked me, and you know, he was cute. I felt like I was attracted to him or whatever. So I was just like, hey, text me. And he was like, okay, I'm gonna text you from this number. So he texted me like a couple minutes later, and he was just like, hey, with some emojis. And I was like, hey, and you know, conversation just went. And he was talking about how beautiful I was, and I don't like that hey beautiful. Like, if you coming at me with hey beautiful, I'm gonna be like, hey, like I'm gonna send you the driest hey, because I don't really like that. Like, that's a cliche line. Don't use that line that you use on everybody on me. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, so I was like, okay, he didn't use that, so he's different. And so we had started talking, and it was just like good morning texts every day, like for 3 weeks. Three weeks he was sending me good morning texts, good night texts. We text all day, and it was just like, I was just like, oh my gosh. Like, I remember talking to my friend, she was a girl. I was just like I think I really like this dude. Like, he's different, and it's been a while since I felt like this. So fast forward, I guess another week, and I'm not dumb. Like, I'm not dumb. And so from the go, I was just like, what are your intentions? You know, do you just want to text, or do you actually want to build towards something? And he was just like, to build. If I still have the screenshot, I will insert it. I'm not giving away any names or nothing, but I'll insert it because like, I need y'all to know that I got the receipts. Like, he said this. So I'm like, okay, so he's looking to build or whatever. And then I also asked him like, what did he want? And he said that he wanted me. And so, you know, me being like that, like, he wants me? Okay. And so, like, I wasn't hurt by like dudes in the past. So I don't got trust issues out the booty. It's just like I don't know what person would lie about wanting somebody. Like, I just don't think like that. If you want somebody, you tell them and you're sincere about it and you're honest about it. Like, lie about that for what? So me, I just believed it. Like, I just believed it because I'm not the girl that's like ends ain't s. Like, I don't cuss, so I'm gonna insert what that means. But I'm not the girl that's just like all dudes are ain't s ends. Like, no, I'm gonna give you a chance. And so, yeah, he said all this. A couple of weeks go by and he's like, okay, during the course of those first 3 weeks, he was just like, when can I see you? Can I come? Can I pull up just to say hi? And me being the person I am, I'm a shy person. And like, we just talking for 3 weeks. You're not gonna like know where I stay, because what? And I'm like, no, maybe next time, making all these excuses. Because like, really, like, if we just now talking, you don't know, when can I see you? When can I pull up? Never. Like, no, like, you're not pulling up day one. Like, what? No, that's just not how I work. I don't know about these other girls, but that ain't how I work. And so, yeah, I was like, let's just FaceTime first or whatever. And so I guess one day, I went shopping with my friend, and we were at this place, and I was telling him where I was. You know, I didn't tell him to come, but she was just like, have him come up here. I was like, nah, because I was scared. I was like, oh my gosh, no, I'm not gonna tell him to come up here. So she took my phone, like friends do, and she told him to come up there, and when he got off work, he did. So we met at this store, and we talked, and it was our first time seeing each other like in person. And we had never FaceTime, so we just been texting. So that was our first time seeing each other like in person and like face to face, I guess. Same thing, I don't know. But yeah, and so we hugged when he got there, and we hugged when he left. And I thought everything was cool. Like, oh, I saw him, he ain't a catfish. Like, because that's what people were worried about. Like, when you meet somebody online, you're worried that they're a catfish. No, he looked the same. If not the same, even better. And so I'm like, okay, like, I like this dude. I like him. Like, it wasn't like awkward or nothing. And that, I think the next day at night, or that same night, we got on the phone and we were just talking, and the conversation flowed. And it was the first time, like, in a long time that a complete stranger, like, I was comfortable with them. Because I'm not comfortable with everybody. Like, it takes me a while to get comfortable, like, you know, sometimes. And so we were comfortable, we were just talking about whatever, and we were just like, you know, talking about ourselves, because we don't know each other like that. So we're just getting acquainted or whatever. And yeah, I was just like, okay, like, this is gonna blossom into something. Like, I was really, like, I had my hopes up high, because he was just like, he had to see me. Like, when we met, he was just like, he had to see me. And I'm like, you had to? Like, you had to? So yeah, okay, so a couple of weeks go by, I guess like a week and a half, and all of a sudden he's just being dry now, and I'm like, okay, maybe he's busy or whatever. So I was just like, hey, like, are we still doing this or whatever? And he was just like, I can't remember what he said, but he was just like, yeah, whatever. And then I kept having to, like, I freaking felt like I had to force him to respond. Like, I had to super double, quadruple. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I had to, like, keep texting him in order to get him to reply. And for me, I don't care about that kind of stuff. Like, if I want to talk to you, I'm just gonna blow your phone up. And so, like, he would reply, but it'd be like these dry replies, and I'm like, dude, like, what? I said, I'm gonna insert the record scratch. I said, what's going on? Because I was under the impression that we were trying to build, and you're being dry. So, like, how do you build off this little dusty foundation? Like, what are we doing? You build on dirt. What am I saying? I don't know. Okay, so, like, he was being dry, and so I had to check him. I didn't really check him. I just kind of like sent him like a paragraph. And I was like, what do you want? I want my feelings played with. I fall fast and it's obvious that I like you. And he was just like, just be patient with you. I mean, just be patient with me. I really, really like you or whatever. And I'm like, all right. I don't think that was the first time. All right, so yeah, he was like, I really, really like you or whatever. And I'm like, okay. So I gave him the benefit of the doubt. I was just like, I don't know. Like, I was just like, I guess I'll keep this going. I wasn't really thinking too much about it until he kept being dry. And so I had to check him again. So note that we had like FaceTime in between all this. He used to be like, okay, I'll call you tonight. This or this or this. I knew that he was a busy person, but I just feel like if you want to talk to somebody, you'll make time to talk to them regardless. Like regardless, you'll make time to talk to them because, you know, you want to talk to them. And so I just took it upon amongst myself to just be like, hey, I'm not doing this no more. Because I would text him and then I get on Snap and then like he'd be on Snap. And I'm like, but you can't reply to me. And if you reply, you're being dry. Like how does that work? And so I was just like, bye. And I stopped talking to him for a week. And it was just in my mind, like after I stopped talking to him, I thought that he was gonna like come after me, because he did say he liked me. He really liked me. I wasn't like anybody else or whatever. Like he said all this and I just thought that he'd come after me, but he didn't. And that didn't sit well with me because I feel like I tried my best. I didn't do anything to him. I cut everybody else off and I was just like, okay, you're who I want. And you know, we're just gonna try to make this work. We're gonna build whatever. Like I was willing to do stuff to like make a relationship, whatever. I was trying to grow a relationship. I was trying to do that. And so a week passed by and I was just like frustrated, like what, like I was confused. I was like, what did I do? So I sent him this long message, about this long. I was going off. I didn't even care. And he was just like, he's sorry. He didn't know I was serious and he's been hurt in the past. And at this point, I'm just like, I replied, I was just like, so, like, I didn't hurt you. Like, you don't come into the relationships bringing your baggage from old stuff. Like, let that go. Like I didn't hurt you, so why are you taking it out on me? Like, that's not fair. That's not fair. You're not giving me a fair chance. And like, really? And so after that, I was just like whatever. I was just like, you know, maybe that's just for his reasoning. He gonna stick with that story. Maybe he was hurt. Maybe he wasn't looking for a relationship or nobody like that. But then tell me today why I go on Snap and I see him with somebody else. I mean, so just throw me in the trash. So my feelings aren't relevant. My feelings obviously don't matter to you. I was just startled. I was like, I literally like sat here for like 5 minutes just looking like. And like during the first 3 weeks, like, you know, I guess I could have prevented myself if I asked him like, am I the only person you talking to? But that wasn't my place. Like, you don't want to ask those questions. Like, I'm not your girl, so it's not really my place to ask you who you're talking to. But if we're on the subject, I can always just tell you, like, oh, you're the one who I'm talking to. And I'll mean that, because, like, that's just the type of person I am. But, sorry, y'all, my camera died. But I just feel like I needed to get it all out. Because, obviously, in the process of this, my feelings weren't considered at all. While as I don't even know. Like, I feel like my feelings were not considered. And so, why should I care about your feelings right now? Like, I don't care. I'm not using names because I'm not that person, but I just do feel like YouTube is my way of getting things out there and, you know, expressing how I feel. And so this is how I feel, and so I don't care. But in the process of it, like, it's just crazy to me how insincere and dishonest people can be. Like, I don't know what type of person you are to lie for a month, for a month, 2 months, and tell somebody that you like them. Like lie for what? Like, I'm an understanding person, I would say. And I just don't see the point there was to lie, because I was genuine about everything. And I feel like I didn't deserve that at all. Like, because I came with my best foot forward. I only had my intentions are always good. And so for you to just do that and then act like it's nothing, and act like I'm sorry can just fix everything, like, it's really pathetic and forgiving. But I hope that whatever is coming towards you gets you, because, like, no. So guys, I don't know, you don't have to like this video if you don't want to. We can start a discussion in the comments. Just like tell me, like, why can't this generation like just be genuine and upfront? Like, even if you initially say that you like somebody and your feelings change, you know that you can always tell that person, well, my feelings change. Like, that's so much better than like leading them on and then like dipping. Like, that's just so much. It kind of gives you that closure, so you don't have to wonder, so you don't have to take the hurt or whatever you felt for this person and take it to the next person. It's just like, it makes everything better. So like, tell me, just explain to me why people can't be genuine and honest. Like, where is the honesty in this world? Like, I know that's one thing that I'm so big about. I don't care what it is, who it's affecting. Like, I'm gonna be honest about it, and then we can go from there. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's the little story time. And I know y'all hear it in my voice. It's like I'm affected, because that's never happened to me, and I wouldn't want that to happen to nobody. I know it's not like bad, but it's just, you lied, and that's what makes it bad, that you lied. It's not the fact that you just lost interest. It's just the fact that you lied. Like, you said all this stuff only to not mean any of it. It'd be different if we just started talking like friends or whatever, and then you just like disappeared. Then I'd be like, oh, okay, I guess whatever happened. But no, you talking about you want to build, you want me, talking about that you really like me. Like, we don't play those kind of games with people, because I might do something like believe it, and you know, that just affects. Luckily, I'm not a person to just hold that stuff. Like, that's why I'm telling y'all, because this is my way of getting it out and letting it go. Luckily, I'm not blaming nobody else, and I'm not calling all dudes ain't as ends. Only this dude. Like, you're an ain't as end. I don't care. I don't care if you're good to other girls. You were an ain't as end to me, because I didn't deserve that. And so that's my little spill on it. And I'm not this petty person that I'm like portraying myself to be, but I do have my moments where, you know, I can bring it out if I want to. But at the end of the day, it happened, and it's just a lesson learned. So guys, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys in my next video.